Hi, we've got some weird books today. In addition to, we've got the last chapter of the Boxcar Children. And I've got, look how long this book is. Long. I don't mean the story's long, because the story's not very long at all. But look how long this book is, called Stop Bot. And I've got a book that we're going to try called Press Here. Press Here. But I'll explain more about that when we get to it. First, let's do Stop Bot. Stop Bot. And what I want you to do is keep an eye out for this little robot with the red rectangle head. Stop Bot. Words and Pictures by James Yang. Here we go. See this little man down here, the doorman of the building? He's screaming, "Stop, bot!" Stop, Bot by James Yang. There's the bot. Keep looking out for him. I have a bot. There it is. Stop, bot! Do you see it? They're all looking up. Where could it be? Oh, right there. It's flying away. I'll get your bot. He's running up the stairs. He's going to try and catch it. My broom may reach that bot. Oh, the broom doesn't look quite long enough. What does she have? Two big, long tools. Looks like a really big fork and a really big spoon. Can my fork and spoon snag your bot? Do you see it? Right there. Do you see the bot? There he is. Honk! This trombone will trap that bot. Do you see the bot? Right there. Play ball. My glove can catch your bot. Where's the bot? Right there. A bot just brushed by me. Look, the bot went through her hair. Now there's a bot-shaped hole in her hair. Giraffes are good at getting bots. I don't know how that giraffe got up to the building, but even the giraffe's long neck can't reach the bot. My plant will take just a little bitty bite. Follow the plant. There's the bot. Missed. What are these? They're bananas. It's a big old bunch of bananas. This usually works with bots. We're almost at the top of the building. See the roof? Do you see the bot? What's holding the bot? What is that? It's a big gorilla. Ooh, bananas. I've got the bot. And he goes back down. My bot. Yay. Uh-oh. Look what got loose. Balloon. Stop. We need more bananas. So the gorilla can catch the balloon too. The end of Stop Bot. Now, we're going to read Press Here. Now, this is usually a book that I would read to you in person because you are supposed to do things with this book. So I'm going to need your help. You're going to need your fingers to point at things. You're going to need your hands to grab and pretend to shake things and move things around. So what you can do is you have two eyes. Close one of them like this, or this one, or this one. And if you do that and take your finger, you can pretend to point at things on the screen. Like, can you point at my nose? Now, can you pretend to tap my nose like this? I'll pretend to tap my nose on the screen. Tap, 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 tap. That's what you're going to need to do to help me read this book. We'll give this a shot, okay? Press here. But what are we going to press? What do you think we're going to press? Ready? Press here and turn the page. Can you press the yellow dot? And then we'll turn the page. Here we go. Press. There are two dots. Great. Now, press the yellow dot again. Here we go. Can you press it with me? Press. Look at that. Perfect. Rub the dot on the left. Let's pretend to rub it. Rub, 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 rub. You turned it red. Well done. And now, the one on the right. Gently. I may have rubbed the wrong one because my video's flipped and I can't see which one it's going to do for you. So we're going to rub this one again. Okay, you ready? Rub it. Rub, 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 rub. What color did it change to? Blue. We've got red, yellow, blue. Fabulous. 5 quick taps on the yellow. Ready to tap with me 5 times on the yellow dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, we've got 5 yellow dots. Now 5 taps on the red. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 red dots. And finally, 5 taps on the blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Perfect. 5 blue dots, 5 yellow dots, 5 red dots. Try shaking the book just a little bit. Hold up your hands and help me shake the book. Okay, here we go. Just a little bit. Shake, 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 shake. Oh, we mixed up the dots. Not bad, but maybe a little bit harder. All right, let's shake it harder. Shake, 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 shake. Wow. There, well done. Now, tilt the page a little to the left just to see what happens. Can you help me tilt the page? We're going to tilt it this way, okay? Here we go. Tilt. Look what happened to the dots. They all fell this way. And then to the right. A little more. Now we're going to go that way. Tilt the book with me. Excellent. Shake the book one more time just to get everything back in order. Okay, put your hands on the book and shake with me. Here we go. Shake, 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 shake. Ooh, look at that. They're in a line. Interesting. Try pressing down really hard on all the yellow dots. Okay, get your finger and we're going to press, starting over here, we're going to press really hard on all the yellow dots. Here we go. Grunt. Make that noise so we know you're pressing hard. I wonder what's going to happen to those dots now. Whoa! We turn the lights off. That's funny. Turn the lights back on. Try pressing them all again. Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Perfect. Wait, hold on. 2 of those dots seem to have switched places. But which ones? 2 dots moved, but I don't know which one. Press hard on all the dots. Really hard. All of them? Okay, here we go. Get your finger. Here we go. Not bad. Now, shake them up a little. Here we go. Shake, 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 shake. Wow, look at that. Pretty, isn't it? Try blowing on them to get rid of the black. You ready to blow with me? Maybe a little bit harder. Oops, that might have been too hard. See, they're all up there. Stand the book up straight to make those dots drop down again. Here we go. Up. There we go. That's perfect. Now, clap your hands once. And clap. Whoa. Now, clap twice. Clap, clap. Ah! What's happening? Can you clap 3 times? Clap, clap, clap. Oh my goodness. More. Keep clapping. Keep clapping. Whoa. Don't stop. Keep clapping. Keep clapping. Keep clapping. Wow. More, more, more. Don't stop clapping. Keep clapping. Oh, wait. Too loud. Shh. Quick. Press the white dot. Bravo. Want to do it all over again? Well, we can't do it together, but you can get this book from the library and try it yourself. Was that fun? Was that okay even though we're not together? I hope so. All right. Finally, let's read the last chapter of the Boxcar Children. This is the 13th chapter. We've read 13 chapters together. Isn't that amazing? In the last chapter, the Boxcar Children found out that the doctor's friend was really their grandfather and they were going to go live with him. So this one is called Chapter 13, A New Home for the Boxcar. Okay. The children's grandfather wanted them to like his house. He wanted them to live with him all the time. So he had made over some of the rooms just for them. The children went with him in his car to see the house. When the car stopped in front of it, Henry cried in surprise, "Do you live here in this beautiful house?" It was a beautiful house. It was very big with many trees and flower gardens around it. "You may live here too if you like my house," remarked his grandfather, watching Henry's face. The house was beautiful inside too. There were flowers everywhere. There were maids everywhere. The children went up to the bedrooms. "Oh," cried Jessie, "this is Violet's room." It really was Violet's room. There were violets on the wallpaper. The bed was white with a violet cover. On the table were flowers. "What a beautiful room," cried Violet, sitting down in a soft, pretty chair. All the children shouted when they saw Benny's room. The wallpaper was blue and covered with big rabbits and dogs and bears. There was a rocking horse and a toolbox and little tables and chairs. And an engine stood on a track with cars almost as big as the little boy himself. Benny ran over to the engine. "Can I run this train all day?" he asked. He sat down on the floor by the engine. "Oh, no," said Henry. "You are going to school as soon as it begins." His grandfather laughed. "That is right, my boy. You will like school. You will learn to read." "Oh, I can read now," said Benny. Do we remember how Jessie and Violet taught Benny how to read way early on in the book? In Jessie's room, they found a bed for Watch. It was on the floor by her bed. Watch got in it at once, sniffed at the pillow, turned around 3 times, and lay down. Lay down like Riley. Do you see Riley laying down? He likes it, said Jessie. He will sleep by me. Just then the children heard a doorbell ring. A maid came up to find Mr. Alden. A man to see you, she said, about the dog. Now, when Jessie heard the word dog, she was frightened. She was afraid it was about Watch. They won't take Watch away, she whispered to Henry. No, indeed, said Henry. We'll never, never give him up. Henry and Jessie and the other children went down with their grandfather to see the man, and Jessie was more frightened than ever. Watch did not growl at the man. He jumped up on him delightedly. You see, he was my dog, said the man, but I sold him to a lady, and he ran away from her that very day. I have to turn him over to the lady I sold him to. How do you know he's the same dog? Asked Mr. Alden. Oh, he's my dog, said the man. You see, he knows me, and he has a small black spot on his foot. But someone has cut his hair on one side. Benny looked. He found the black spot on Watch's foot. I never saw that spot before, said Henry. I will give you what you want for the dog, said Mr. Alden. The children love him. They want to keep him. But I sold him to a lady, said the man. I must take the dog to her. Oh, that's so sad. Then Henry said, maybe she will want to change to another dog when she sees his hair. If she will agree to take another dog, will you let my grandfather have this one? Yes, I will, said the man. Let's go and ask her, grandfather, said Benny. She will let Jessie have Watch. He is her dog. She took the thorn out of his foot. Do you remember that when Jessie helped Watch and she took the thorn out of his paw? The man told Mr. Alden where the lady lived, and they all started out to find her. She was a very pretty young lady, and she asked them to sit down. But Benny could not wait. He said, Please let us keep Watch. I want him, and Jessie wants him, and we didn't know he was your dog. What do you mean? Asked the lady. Who is Watch? This dog is Watch, answered Henry. A man came to grandfather's house today and told us that he had sold the dog to you. When Watch ran away from you the day you bought him, he came to us. He had a thorn in his foot, and Jessie took it out. Watch looked up at the lady and wagged his tail. When she looked at him, she began to laugh. Look at his side, she said. Who cut his hair? I'm sorry, said Henry. Benny did that one day with violet scissors. I'm not sorry, said the lady, laughing. He looks funny. And you want to keep him? Is that it? Oh, yes, said Jessie eagerly. The man will let us have him if you take another dog. Don't be afraid, said the young lady. You may keep the dog. I can change to another one. Oh, thank you. You are nice, cried Benny. He ran to the lady and climbed up in her lap before anyone could stop him. I'd like to keep you, Benny, in place of the dog, laughed the lady, putting her arms around him. How happy the children were to have Watch to keep, and Mr. Alden gave the money to the man at once. 4 happy children sat with their grandfather around the Alden dinner table that night. The maid smiled in the kitchen to hear the children laugh, and the children laughed because Watch had a chair at the table beside Jessie and was really waited on by a maid. Would you ever think that 4 children could be homesick in such a beautiful house? Jessie was the first one to wish for the old boxcar. One day she said, Oh, grandfather, I'd like to cook something once more in the clear old kettle in the woods. Go out in the kitchen, my dear, said her grandfather. The maids will help you. You can cook all you want to. Jessie liked this, but it was not like the old days in the boxcar. Then one day Benny said, Grandfather, I wish I could drink my milk out of my dear old pink cup. His grandfather began to think. He had some pink cups, but they were not so dear to Benny as his old cracked one. At last Mr. Alden said, I'm going to give you children a surprise. Is it very nice? Asked Benny. No, not very, laughed his grandfather. It is not pretty at all. When will it come? Asked Benny. It will come today. You children must all go to Dr. Moore's and stay until the surprise comes. What can it be? Wondered Violet. Her grandfather laughed. I hope you will like it, he said. It is very heavy. What do you think he's going to give the kids? It's big, very heavy, but not very pretty. That doesn't sound like a great surprise. The children were glad to see sweet Mrs. Moore and the kind doctor again. They stayed until Mr. Alden said the surprise was ready. Then Dr. Moore and his mother went back with him in the big car. In the big car, Mr. Alden was as happy as a boy. He took them by the garage and through the big gardens. At last they came to a garden with a fountain in the middle and the trees around it. Near the fountain was a surprise. It was the old boxcar. The children ran over to it with cries of delight and opened the door and climbed in. All the things were in place. Even the old dead stump was there to step on. Here was the old knife which had cut butter and bread and vegetables and firewood and string. Here was Benny's pink cup, and here was his bed. Here were the big kettle and the blue tablecloth. Here were the pitcher and the old teapot. And here was the dinner bell which the children had made from an old tin can. Benny hung it on a tree with a string and ran it over and over again with a spoon. Watch rolled over on the floor of the car and barked and barked. Then he began to sniff at everything. There it is. There's the boxcar. It's now in the garden. He's looking for the bone he buried. Betty laughed. How they love the old boxcar, said Mrs. Moore. I love to see them so happy. Thank you for the surprise, Grandfather, said Violet. We'll never go away from you again. I hope not, my dear, said Mr. Alden. We'll all live happily ever after. And so they did. The end. Look at that. Look at that big book. You and I have read 13 chapters together of a book that didn't have many pictures in it. That was great. I'm so proud of you. Now we'll need to find another book for us to read together. But in the meantime, let's all say goodbye. Here we go. Your hands should be nice and relaxed after the Press Here book, right? So practice waving. If you want, you can wave like this, or wave like this, or like this, or like this. Good. Stick out your fist. Stick out your pointer finger, and your pinky finger, and your thumb finger. And this says what? I love you. Here we go. You ready? I love you. Goodbye. I love you. Goodbye. I love you. I love you. I love you. Goodbye. And I'll see you next time. Bye.